Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you're doing well. And Gemini, if you're new here and we haven't met, I'm Joe and I'll be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements, okay? Gemini, please do keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force to fit anything, and the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them or if the title catches your attention. That's why my readings are timeless. That's how usually it works, okay? Please do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings I've done for your sign. But Gemini, more than anything, please do yourself a favor. Don't just focus on your sun sign. Check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then you could check out some of the readings that I've done for those specific signs. Mostly, if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you, it's usually because your messages are coming stronger from those placements. Sometimes it happens. It all depends on your current life path. Please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel. And thanks to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate it very, very much. All right, Gemini. All right. Okay. All right, Gemini, you have the Judgment card as the starting energy of your reading, okay? And Gemini, I think you are being called here to finally, probably answer to a higher calling. Maybe it's time for you to leave something behind that doesn't serve you anymore, something that you have probably outgrown, something that, well, could be a comfort zone, something just you're not to be in anymore, okay? It's time for you to leave something behind and rise and shine for a new beginning, okay? But it's also about, it's answering to a divine calling. Some of you might be feeling something physically. It could be a form of anxiety, and you know what it's related to, or you should soon, okay? But the Judgment is almost the last. Well, there's one more card that follows. It's the World card, and that's the last of the major arcana. And then we start all over again from the zero, which is the Fool, and that's the first of the major arcana. So you're this close to closing a big cycle in your life, okay? All right. Gemini, the energy that's crossing, it could be a challenge or a blockage, is the Nine of Swords. See what I told you about? Maybe you feel something, but it could be physical symptoms, okay? Maybe anxiety, maybe you're just not sleeping well, maybe you're up in your head too much, maybe you're stressed out, okay? This is a sign about something, and I think you might be ignoring it, okay? And but yeah, this is the energy that's really challenging you right now. So it's probably getting the best of you, but there's a reason. This is divine tapping you on the shoulder. Come on, Gemini. It's time for a major change in our lives. All right, Gemini. This is why I love tarot. The energy that's crowning your conscious mind. You are aware of this. Okay, you're constantly thinking about it, and well, maybe it's even a desire for some of you. Okay, it's the Fool card. That's the first of the major arcana. So you have been thinking about a new beginning, a fresh new start. Maybe you have been desiring it. Okay, but maybe you've been fearing it, and that's normal. You can desire something but fear at the same time. But you know that it's probably time for a new beginning, a new start, for a leap of faith, okay? This Fool card always has this little white dog next to him, well, the Fool. And, well, for some of you, that little dog could mean something. Maybe some of you have a pet that is very significant to you. But this is about that playfulness, that energy Whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to start all over again, remember to just be playful, okay? Don't lose that spark. Don't lose that emotion, okay? And you have to leave something behind. He's traveling very light. All he's got is that little bag with him. And that's what Judgment is telling you. It's time to leave something that you have outgrown, okay? Okay, let's see. The energy that's below you, your subconscious mind, you're not aware of this. Some of you, divine God or your higher self is trying to tell you about this. They would like you to pay more attention to this. Okay, the moon, Pisces energy. Well, the full is Aries. I'm sorry, and it's about they're telling you to please answer to this higher calling. And don't be afraid of anything. Don't be afraid of what you can't see. They want you to embrace the mystery. If you are afraid, maybe you are making things far worse in your mind than what they are or what you think. Okay? But we have this domesticated dog and that wild wolf. And this is, they're telling you that you have to start responding to this energy, which is the moonlight, that's embracing that mystery. The way the wolf does, the wild wolf howling at that moon. Well, you have, as a dog now, you have to learn to do this. This is breaking free from dogmas, from belief systems, from fears, from whatever it is. It is holding you back from answering to this divine calling. Okay, they want you to know that you are divinely protected, even if you can't see the path clearly. Okay, because everything that is lit by the moonlight is very unclear. It's not as bright and as clear as the sun, right? And things can become distorted. They just want you to go with the flow of things and don't fear, don't be afraid, okay? Behind you, your recent past, you're leaving or should be leaving this behind, or where you're coming from, or the reason why you're going through this situation is the Seven of Swords. Some of you have probably dealt with an energy that was not very clear. There could have been some type of trickery, betrayal, lying, cheating, some type of mystery. All mysteries and mischievous energies. Okay? All of this going on behind your back. Maybe your intuition has been telling you about this. Maybe this is why you have to leave it behind, okay? Even if you haven't seen this or you have no proof of it, there might be something wrong in the situation that you're in right now. So maybe it's time to leave it behind, okay? Try to also not speak too much about your plans and what you are feeling what you're meant to do or what you're planning to do. Okay, move in silence. Okay, because that's also about not telling anyone. And even if that makes you look as you are being tricky, okay, I think you're meant to do this more in silence. Okay, because you're having a new beginning here, a fresh new start, and the last thing that you want is something delaying things for you or interfering with this divine calling and you responding to it. Okay, so yeah, don't talk too much about your plans and what's happening with you. Okay. yeah, it's don't communicate things too much, probably. Okay, take that as best resonates for you. The energy that's in front of you, where you're headed to, what's coming towards you, near future is the Hangman, more Piscean energy. This is about getting some type of clarity, getting unstuck. Some of you, please do not wait around or stay stuck waiting for some type of clarity or message to come in. Okay, no, don't do that. Okay, you're meant to set yourself free now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't stay stuck trying to figure or make sense of something, or waiting for some type of clarity. I don't know. Okay? You're in a very uncomfortable position, and it's time for you to set yourself free from this and leave it behind. I think you have seen or have dealt with enough already. Okay? That's what this Hangman is telling me. There's no need to keep hanging and torturing yourself this way. It's how you should see or respond to a situation, or see yourself or respond to a situation. Or it's a representation of you through this reading, especially if you do go after, well, if you do follow this, let's call it a roadmap, okay? It's the Ten of Pentacles. This is really nice. It's that stability. It's reaching that stable outcome, okay? And not only that, you have to start tapping into this energy. Even no matter what you've been dealing with, you have to focus on your own stability here, your health, your own well-being. Okay. Maybe in your finances. Okay, because I don't know what you've been dealing with. Maybe you've been dealing with some financial issues that there's been some type of trickery in the background, and this is why you've been called to leave something behind. It all depends to you. I just read the energy. Remember that. Okay, so you have to apply it the best way for your current situation. But yeah, you have to. It's about reaching this quality of life. Okay, quality, lifestyle quality, health, wealth, well-being. Okay. They want you to also surround yourself only with those who are very true and loyal to you. Okay, that's going to be very important. Those who you'll know who they are. Whether they're friends, family members, and if not, maybe even just pets. I don't know. Okay, but try to surround yourself with higher vibrational energies that think alike, that support you, and that see what you've been through and respect you for it. Okay, you'll know who they are. Beautiful. The energy that's surrounding, it's influencing, it's inspiring. It's the Nine of Cups. It's because I think this energy of self-love, emotional self-fulfillment, it's because you're starting to think more about your own self here. Okay? This is why. And it's also divine telling you, please, Gemini, it's time for you to focus more on yourself, your stability, your self-love. Okay? This is why I'm trying to help you out of this. And yeah, all you have to do is just respond to the divine. Okay? But yeah, there's all this support for you. And that's really nice. So yeah, if you're focusing more on your own self-love, your own self-support, your own emotional fulfillment, there's a reason for this. Okay? You've been through something, and I think it could have been a lesson for you to start loving and caring more for yourself. Okay? Sometimes we have to go through it so that we can see that the only one who can really save ourselves is no one but ourselves, after all. Okay. Maybe this is why, maybe some of you do have to walk in silence, move in silence. Don't speak about your plans because you have to protect yourself. Okay? Okay. So far we have 2 nines with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Okay? There's some kind of a trade-off energy here, you know? We want to go from this to that, right? From all the stress to that emotional fulfillment, that self-recognition. Okay. Finally saying, wow, I really did go through it, but I guess it was meant for something. In your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Swords. That's air energy, which you are. So we have 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's a lot of things in your mind here. You're hoping, you're wishing to be able to, I guess, move forward rather quickly. Some of you might be some type of clarity that you're waiting if it would come in. I wouldn't do that too much because I think you really are being advised here in your future to set yourself free. Don't wait for anything. Okay? That would be like hanging on a false hope. That's the hangman also, you know. Hanging on a false hope. Don't do that. Okay? But yeah, some of you just want to be able to break free and move quickly out of this situation. But something is still holding you back, and I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe it's just a fear. Okay? For some of you, maybe you are hanging on a false hope. Okay? Don't do that. But this whole your hopes and fears about trying to, you know, it all depends. It's all up to you. If you just go for it, which you know you're supposed to, okay, to have this new beginning, a new stable beginning, okay, because I think you're hoping for this to all in a way. Yeah. Okay. Outcome, advice. 5 of Pentacles. Get yourself out of that energy, that lack energy. You're tired of dealing with the situation. That's why you have to see yourself as a 10. You see how that's a big contrast right there, you know? Get yourself out of the situation where you're not meant to be. Some of you are tired. You've been through a lot. You've been dealing with a lot. Maybe some of you are in a situation where you have not been valued, okay, the way you should be valued. But more than anything in your mind, stop thinking about all the negative things. Try to tap more into this energy. This is why you have to respond more to this energy. Okay? Whatever situation that you were probably dealing in the past, it has been making you feel this way. Okay? So there's no sense of value from other people towards you. Okay? And this is why, yeah. You see what I said, that the only person who can really give themselves that self-love, that value, that recognition is no one but yourself. Okay? So yeah, Gemini, stop tapping into this lack mentality. Stop feeding it, okay? It's just it's a psychological thing that was kind of implanted into you by the circumstances that you've been dealing with. Okay. Bottom of deck, Sun, Leo energy. It's about happiness. Okay. It's that new beginning, a fresh new start. Remember what I told you about the moon? That don't be afraid of what you can't see. The moonlight, the sorts things. Well, there will be the clarity, and you will start seeing things in a different way then. Okay. Once you do start leaving this behind, whatever it is that you're dealing with, okay, you go after your new beginning, things will start becoming clear. Okay, it's a new beginning, it's a fresh new start. For some of you, it's a new opportunity. Okay, it's number 19, right before the judgment, number 20. Because we've got the moon 18, 19, 20. All we would need is just the world. So you are this close to closing a big cycle in your life. Okay. Now we have the star, which is even before the moon. It's about you connecting to the divine, believing, having faith. Allow yourself to dream big. Okay, Gemini, that's very important. Allow yourself to dream big. And Four of Pentacles, which is there's something you're still holding on tight to. You're meant to let go of this. Maybe it's something that you feel that gives you some type of sense of security. But it's a false security. It just gives you that feeling, but it's not real. Okay? This is like, let's suppose, smoking. You know, you're tired of it. You don't want to smoke anymore, but you don't want to let go of it because it gives you that security. But what security? You know, if you know that you're harming yourself with it, why should it be safe, right? It's pretty much the same kind of a thing. Okay, so you're allowed. You're meant to let go of something. It's draining you for some of you. Okay, it's draining you. It's you're tired of holding on to this. I think it's getting out of your hands and out of your control. And maybe this is why we're having this anxiety. Okay, which is the energy that's challenging you. Okay, so yeah, you're not meant to be here anymore. You're meant to have a new beginning. But get yourself out of this lack mentality. Okay, stop feeling unworthy also. Okay, you are more worthy and valuable than you think. That's what they're telling you. Okay, but it's because we need this self-love and self-support to start seeing that. You'll get it. You'll get there. But if you have to be real with yourself here. You know, don't stay stuck trying to figure something out or seeing if something will resolve, or don't do that. Okay. Right, Gemini. Let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this deck. Then we'll close the reading with a dream decoder. Okay. Oops. I don't see much. I don't know. You tell me. You let me know. Is something? I don't sense toxicity in a way. I don't know what you're really dealing with, but you're just meant to leave something behind. Maybe there could be, if you've been dealing with an energy that has been making you feel unworthy, and that your sense of value has decreased, you know, maybe you have been dealing with something rather toxic or manipulative. I don't know. Sometimes the energy that I just read is just very basic. That's why my readings are general, you know, but because if I try to go too deep, then, but let me know in the comments. I would like to know what each one of you are going through pretty much, so that then I can get some type of clarity about what I'm reading here. I'm just trying to be nosy, that's all. Okay, Gemini, bottom of the deck, we have the moon again. Additional messages for Gemini, please. Don't fear the new beginning. Don't fear the path you're in. Don't fear any. That's it. Come on, one more. Just one more. One more for Gemini, please. I'm pushing it, right? No? Oh, okay. Ooh. I was asking, are you dealing with something toxic? I guess you are. Gemini, your major arcana is the Lover's card, which is just identical. I mean, literally identical to the Devil card. They both have an archangel, you know, and both have the divine masculine, feminine energies within them, you know. And the Lovers, it would be depicted almost as the Adam and Eve. Maybe here also in a way, but it could be a dark Adam and Eve representation, you know. But yeah. You're meant to break free from something here. The Devil talks about you being in the wrong situation, and the Lovers is about you being in the right situation. So maybe it's not toxic, okay, but you're just not in the right place for you, okay? And it has been hindering your sense of self-value. This is why we have the Four of Pentacles again, which you have to let go of something, okay? Maybe it is toxic in a way. And we have the Empress, which is Taurus energy, and that's beautiful because I was just saying about your sense of self-value. This is someone who has finally reached a level of not becoming necessarily this, but even just understanding who they are, you know, how capable they are. This is an energy of someone who has finally realized that they can be independent, they can take care of themselves, they don't need anyone, you know. They can give birth to new lifestyles, projects, ideas, okay. They know how abundant they are, and they are very grateful. They always express gratitude, and that's why they're always in this energy. This is what you're going to have to do. It's also about gratitude, okay? And I know it might be hard for you right now with the situation that you're dealing with, but if you start seeing things in a positive way, like, well, I understand now why I had to go through this. It was meant for me to grow. It was meant for me to heal something. It was meant for me to set myself free, you know, and become a better version of myself, you know. And you can start expressing gratitude for that, because that's divine work, you know. That's all this beautiful magic happening behind the scenes for you. If you start saying thank you, it will really, really change things for you. It's just, I'm sorry, but I just started thinking that I think some of you might be going through some type of awakening, okay? And maybe you're trying to figure some things out. And I didn't pick up on that from the very beginning, and I should have, okay? And you have to understand that whatever you're going through, it's for your highest good. And if you express gratitude for that, trust me, then the divine will give you more. Okay? More good things, better things will start coming your way. Okay, let's close your reading with the Dream Oracle Decoder. Remember that this is based on dreams that you have already had or never had. It doesn't matter. Maybe you will at some point, but it doesn't have to be a dream. It could be just a thought that pops into your mind out of the blue. Okay? Whichever way, just take it as it best resonates. And take the message also. Was it this one? Sorry. Okay. And it doesn't have to be related or correlated with the reading. The card is, well, the dream is called feeling trapped. Okay? Okay. Feeling trapped, crushed, imprisoned, confined, or buried alive in a dream are variants of the theme that normally carries the same meaning. You feel someone or something squeezing the vitality out of your holding you back in waking life. Maybe that's that Four of Pentacles. Maybe it's not you. Maybe something or someone else is just not letting you move forward. They don't want to let you go. Whichever way it resonates for you. Okay? Not even being able to scream suggests that your voice is not being heard. The dream may indicate that you've intuitively understood your situation, have looked at possible options, and have been unable to find a way out. In other words, part of being stuck is to do with indecision. Confinement dreams can also be a way for your unconscious to tell you that some of your patterns of thought or action are somehow impeding personal progress. This might, of course, be to do with a relationship. This kind of dream is often a potent wake-up call. That's your judgment energy, right? I guess this card could be for you. You need to reevaluate and refresh. It's time to find new ways to move forward. Wow. Wow, Gemini. Okay. Gemini, that I'm going to leave it right there. I think that was your card for you for this specific reading. Okay. Gemini, that's the best I can do for you. I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of life, okay? And if it does help you somehow, and if you enjoy it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much, okay? And Gemini, I hope to see you next time. Please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye, Gemini.